now this route that I drew towards back silos, it looks a lot more friendlier, a lot more easier to manage. And on the other side of things, when you're going for the flag that's right here outside barn, you don't know where the heck those defensive players are going to be because, I mean, just look at this. They could be anywhere behind that arc I just drew. So if you just drop a smoke right on the flag.
You casters and your smokes.
You could go right through barn.
You will
and
not
go
see a smoke on this map, I promise.
You know, you said that last time, and Looney was using smokes.
No.
And I bet your boy Scumpy over there is going to be using smoke grenades.
If Scump's got a smoke, I will...
What will you do, Nate? Choose your words
Listen,
carefully.
if Scump is using a smoke grenade, you have to give me a follow 5 on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't even think that's
Well, Remy, just play for your own benefit. You guys are both greedy as hell. All right, well, we're going to move on to the game. Because you guys are on
let's not talk about what you do, Cho, bro.
If Scump's not using smoke, they got to buff the Weevil even more.
All right, that's the deal you got to make with Bondar.
I'm okay with that, though. I love the Weevil. Well, smokes or not right now, Elevate needs to find something to win because they followed suit in banning out that concussion and taking out those things that can actually give them that mental edge against Optic. So we'll see. Can Optic close out the series 4-0 to face Rise in the grand finals this weekend in the Call of Duty World League presented by PS4? Or is Elevate going to make that battle a little bit harder? We'll find out as we go into the game with Courage and Mr. X.
Nate is yelling about buffing the Weevil, and I see David Vonderhaar about 7 feet to his right. I'm ready to just see him jump on stage and attempt to strangle out Nate.
Hey,
it's obviously
WrestleMania. I mean,
it would just make sense, right? It would fit in with everything else. Look, Nate just had to run off stage right there.
In front of the camera.
He's trying to get away, and now Von hops off, but no.
The man is reckless.
As we get into this game 4, it's Elevate down 3-0. Their least of their worries is the Weevil getting buffed right now, as they've got an Optic Gaming squad who's getting it done with every weapon that they use. Matt, do we see a game 5?
No. We don't.
Wow. Okay, you pulled the Rev in there.
With the way we've seen Elevate play, I'd be shocked. And I think it's a little bit to do with the way Elevate's play. They haven't looked as good as they've looked in the previous few weeks, but I think it's more Optic Gaming really coming to life here.
Well, off the start of this one, it's going to be Formal getting right into a position at this white truck, and well, he just got blown off the map. Crim6 last alive, pressure coming in from all different areas, doing what he can, but not going to happen. Nice for dead momentarily as Elevate are already in Optic Gaming space.
Yeah, it's going to be Facento starting huge here, picking up 4 kills right off the rip. He's getting close to that lightning strike, and it's actually going to be Aqua behind him. He's going to pick up the flag. He's caught on that corner for a second. He has one player from Optic trailing. That's going to be Krim. He is home free. All they need to do is watch that back alley, and it looks like Remy's in position to do so, and this is a cap. And more importantly, Vicento's going to get streaks off of this as well.
Great start from
actually,
Vicento.
25 off.
25 off. Definitely going to be something to watch. Look at Aqua still putting pressure on Optic Gaming. Finally, they clear him out. Love seeing these smoke grenades from Vicento. Expect to see them be in use in this game. Really, you know, any good analyst would know smokes are very popular in CTF. Nate shot.
To see Vicento trying to make his way down tracks. I think he should just play this small corner door and just try and watch his players coming through. He's able to pick up the streaks pretty easy, and he's going to get taken out before he can get his Cerberus, so that is huge. Would have liked to use the Cerberus on the defensive end. Could have opted to use it on the offensive side as well, but I think it would have been great on the defensive side of things.
We've seen how good the Cerberus can be in hardpoint, obviously, but I honestly would be one to say that I think the Cerberus might even be better in CTF. You flop some trophies next to it. It can be just base defense for you, but as you say that, Matt, that's looking like a counter cap is developing. Aqua, the last chance, not going to happen. Streaks do appear to be getting pinged. I don't know if they've dropped anything.
They use a Hellstorm in the process.
The Hellstorm was used. Crim6 going to start running this one in. He's got teammates all around him. This is going to be home free. Yeah, this is a cap for Optic Gaming. They've tied the game up 1-1.
And I like the decision by Vicento not to use the Lightning as well. He had that Hellstorm hovered over tracks. His teammates started to drop. He tried to cluster it and take out one towards the end, but opts to not use the Lightning Strike. I think you save that. CTF, you don't see a lot of high scores from either side on this map. I think you can use that Lightning Strike in the last few seconds to create an opportunity for Elevate to steal this one.
Scump now positioned in top barn. You can see this is his position, right? He said multiple times in interviews, even in listen-ins, when he gets to top barn, he is not leaving this area. His teammates have to make the plays around him. He'll just be a nuisance to the opposing
to leave
players.
It to go grab the flag.
Well, definitely that is one, but hey, he needs his ARs to try to clear out this back rock and back barn area. So far hasn't gotten much help as of yet. Vicento gives away his position. Scump's still playing this top area. You'll see him for as long as he's alive in this spot.
Yeah, the one for Elevate, actually, this is a really slow play, to be quite honest. I was going to say, there's one player actually making a really nice flank here. And Aqua's going to come behind a few player. Krim actually is using his dart in the process. Aqua's able to take out 2. He's going to take out Scump as well. Big 3-piece from Aqua.
Oh, he's going
and
for
now,
all 4.
Yeah, they're going to go on the offensive. He has one player directly to his right. Does not spot Formal. Good defensive play there by Formal.
Gets caught in mid YY. Karma with the submachine gun trying to hold off that orange side of the map. The glow push comes in. Beat down from Remy. It's a 1v1 in the Optic Gaming base. Remy going up against Scump. He wins that first engagement. Now more pressure beginning to come on in. Remy doing what he can to stay alive. He's in a great spot here, but he needs help from his team. Formal outpositions him there. Wins that engagement and stays alive at Globe. Formal, beautiful stuff there to clear out his base.
Optic Gaming just doing a great job staying alive. Remy held that off for as long as possible, but his teammates just did not get over in time. They all spawned out very far away back.
Gosh.
And you see Nagafen's able to take out Scump there, but Crim's able to trade it right out, and now the map's going to get reset, so to speak, with a minute left. Jack, Aqua had a fantastic first half. Gonna need to see him continue that going into the second half of this thing. But if you're Optic, I'd like to see you try and push into Barn, get one more cap on the board.
It's definitely still possible, and on the minimap, it is developing. Players about to push in. One does hop in. Aqua and Vicento, though, pre-aiming both of those main windows. They get the kills, and, well, you mentioned you want to see one more push. It gets shut down. One big factor. Everyone on Elevate ready with specialists. Not sure if I agree with that use of Heatwave there, but maybe they're trying to go all in on this pressure. They realize they have 45 seconds. They've got a sight out as well. Kills going in their favor. Aqua in the 1v1. Can't get the kill on Scump with kinetic armor. Scump with maybe the biggest kill of this half so far, and he's somehow still alive finally.
Scump could not have played that any more perfect. He saw that Aqua had the scythe on his flag. He got behind that huge water tower and just waited for his teammates to get over and forced Aqua to make a decision. Am I just going to pre-aim this, wait for another play to grab the flag, or am I going to have to make a play on the objective? As soon as Aqua grabbed the flag, that's when you saw Scump jump out and challenge it. Fantastic play there from Scump.
What a half from Aqua. 15-8, near double positive. Vicento at 8-8 with that first flag cap that came in just so quickly in this game. But at the half, it'll be tied up 1-1, and I'll say this, Matt. With Aqua going so big and Elevate really being tied at the half, I feel like Optic Gaming, they're going to realize, okay, guys, we got out of that with minimal losses. Let's really turn up for side 2 here. Make the statement series just like Wise Nation did against FaZe.
Do you believe that Aqua has another half like that in him? I think he does, but
I don't know. I don't know. He no longer has a top barn window to shoot down from. That's what I'll say.
I mean, who else is going to really step it up? I mean, right now, it's been kind of slow from everybody on the Elevate side in terms of kills these last few respawns. Going to need somebody else to come alive. I think Aqua can definitely have a pretty good second half, and I think you're really probably looking at Nagafen as the one most likely
to step up. He might have an opportunity to go for a pull here, unless this player White Truck doesn't see him. And no, of course, it's Crim6, right? He's going to expect the player to push on in. Aqua left by himself in Optic Gaming's base. He'll get cleared out, and while the first few kills did go in favor of Elevate, it's really quick, a quick cleanup job by Optic Gaming. 30 seconds into the side 2, there's a pull opportunity now for OG.
Scump grabs this and runs down tracks, and they kill Nagafen. This is cap.
He's hesitating right now. He's hesitating. Now the flag has been pulled. Vicento sitting in this top granny's area. Definitely still an opportunity for Elevate to stop this one. Oh, beautiful streak from Vicento. That's 3 kills from him to clear out his base. Matt, you mentioned how you love the decision to save that streak for a later moment in the game. Comes in clutch right there to stop that cap.
And if you're an Optic Gaming fan, that's not the worst thing in the world. You baited out of the side of Elevate within the first minute of this second half. So they're not going to have that streak to potentially be able to make a play on the offensive side of things. So if you're Optic Gaming, you can't really be too down on yourselves that didn't turn into a successful score. You got to think, hey, we got that lightning strike out of the side of Elevate. Now we just got to convert that same play again.
Mission Pulse is popped. They know where Naga is. He's only able to pepper 2 players before any kills come in. Heatwave now being used. Remy left in the 1-on-3 to hold off his base. Oh, this is going to get tough for him. He recognizes that. Love that decision to drop on back, play this angle, gets one. Pressure now beginning to come in, it's a sight, can't win that gun engagement. Formal actually shoots right through 2. Optic Gaming have pulled this flag, and they have an opportunity to run it on out. Vicento, the last hope, but he's got a VMP! Somehow gets 1 kill. He's gonna buy his team more time. Peeks again with the submachine gun. Not gonna convert the kill there, Matt. This is looking like a cap, unless Vicento could do something about it.
And it actually was quite weird. Like, why did Scump take so long to actually pull that flag out of Grandma and over towards tracks, as you see Formal put it in? And I actually think they might have thought that another player on the side of Elevate had streaks, potentially Aqua or Vicento. So once they realized nothing was coming in, they were able to get that out. And you see Formal now getting that lightning strike. That's going to be huge with 2 minutes left. Kind of buys Optic the insurance if they make a mistake that they have one of those streaks to potentially make a defensive stand.
Yep, and one thing I will point out, if you thought this side's looked a little bit easier for the likes of Elevate, Aqua now 2 and 5, and as I mentioned, that Formal gets fully streaked out. He continues to impress on this championship Sunday. A major reason why Optic Gaming are about to eliminate Elevate in a 4-0 fashion.
When he gets going, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. When he's shooting like that and talking about formal, there's nothing that can stop this guy. I mean, such a smart player, so accurate. You see, he's still on this streak, currently on a 7. He's gonna drop and see Karma gonna get taken out. Now Nagafen and Co trying to make a play for the Optic base. Krim goes big with the L-car. We've seen that a few times, Krim with the L-car secondary.
Oh,
Here are the smokes.
There's the
You're
smokes.
gonna see Pacento throw one outside of barn, then he throws a nade. Potentially back players. Oh, look at that. He heat waves through it and tries to get out, but it's Formal able to take him out.
Did he miss that heat wave completely? I think he popped it like a half a step too early. Now the Cerberus has been dropped. Oh, this is looking grim for Elevate fans. No one in the Optic Gaming base. Multiple streaks still ready for OG with only 90 seconds left. They need a blessing from the COD gods to make this one happen.
Well, they can get a nice setup going. They have Vision Pulse on Nagafen. You're close to Kinetic, and you're close to the Scythe. So with a minute 20 left, you might get the Kinetic, and it looks like you could potentially get the Scythe with about 30 seconds left. You see the Hellstorm come in. It takes out Naga, and Karma with the flag getting into barn. This might be the kill shot. You see another streak come in. Formal's able to take him out. Optic Gaming puts a 3rd flag on the board, and I agree with you, Jack. I mean, when it's only a 1 flag difference, you get some of those weapons and abilities and your potential to set up mid-map and make a play happen. But now down 2, it looks highly unlikely.
Matt, throughout this entire weekend, we've had close matches, Game 7, Round 11s. Really, we only saw 1 4-0 before this championship Sunday. But now both semifinals are going to be 4-0s. And guess what? It's the 1 seed versus the 2 seed for the champion spot in the COD World League Stage 1 in North America.
It's going to be Rise Nation versus Optic Gaming, and a lot of stories in this one. I mean, obviously Optic, they're the #1 team through Stage 1. They've proved today, obviously winning this match, that they are back. They are looking very good, and they have a lot to prove, though, because Rise Nation, they've won both live tournaments thus far, going for that 3-peat. It's a lot for both teams on the line.
Yep.
I think if you're Elevate, you take this loss, and obviously it's a pretty brutal one at the hands of Optic Gaming, but you played very well in Stage 1. You looked great in the series against Envy. Some things go differently in this series. You're able to potentially take it a little bit further, but it's Optic Gaming taking out Elevate 4-0, securing their spot in the grand final.
OG make Elevate look like light work. They get it done 4-0. Matt,